Evening. My name is James Howell, and welcome to the Deltahead stream. Tonight we're doing part 4 of Resident Evil Village, Village of Shadows difficulty. And for anybody who was here during the last hour of the last stream of this, where I was struggling against Lady Dimetrescu, I decided to, just kind of take it offline. Took it offline because of time. But then once I was offline, I decided to go for a practice run. And the first practice run I did, I got it. So I'm pretty confident we can make it through this in at least under 20 minutes, I think. But we'll find out, because I haven't been sort of brushing up on it immediately before the stream. But yeah. So I'm pretty confident of that, and we'll see what lays beyond that. I think the gameplay is a little lighter after Dimitrescu. There's a werewolf town segment, and then there's kind of the puzzly house Beneviento? I don't know how to pronounce it. But ghost, crazy, scary house. PT by Capcom, basically. So yeah, pre-game show. Where did I go? Where did I put it? There we go. So yeah, finished Second Foundation, and that is fantastic. I feel like reading all 3 of the original trilogy is a pretty good run that sort of meets my curiosity and leaves me interested in reading more once that orbit has looped back around. It's interesting, Asimov's, and I've kind of jumped from that into Kazuo Ishiguro's Never Let Me Go, which is Kazuo Ishiguro wrote Remains of the Day, which is a lovely character-driven story. And a lot of times character-driven is sort of a, what would you call it, kind of a contradiction for story, because that's what stories are, that they're about characters, whatever events might befall them. But in this case, following Asimov, which is like, this is sort of one of the areas where science fiction sort of trips up on sort of like, I don't know, sort of maybe a narrower idea of literature, is that it is event-driven, it's idea-driven, and it's fascination-driven, which I think maybe is a better way of sort of describing it, rather than emotional or character depth-driven. Because the characters in Asimov are definitely knowable by their actions. There are some thoughts that they have, but those thoughts are largely sort of shared on the themes that Asimov's interested in, and they're not necessarily focusing on the contradictions of personality, conscious and unconscious desires and all that. It's much more about what are the themes of the universe, what are the ideas being explored, and how do the characters help push that forward, which is fantastic. I love it, and this is a nice other end of the pendulum to swing to, because the character. The evocations, Evening Mexican Sting, the evocations in this are just lovely. And as far as movies go, let's see, what did I do? I watched Cruel Gun Story, which was good. It's definitely had a cruel gun in it, and it's one of those very much sort of like crime doesn't pay noir films that is if there were anybody good in it, it would seem like a nihilistic movie because everybody dies. But they're all kind of like villainous or in some sort of self-serving in some sense. So it still has that sort of like 50s noir moralizing kind of tone. And also The Green Slime, which is a 1969, 1971, somewhere in there, between those two. It's a Metro Goldwyn Mayer / Toei collaborative science fiction movie directed by Kinji Fukasaku, who is known best for a lot of Yakuza movies, especially like Battles Without Honor and Humanity. And so it's a very strange genre jump for him. And it is, to give you an idea of the quality, it's basically the first movie that Mystery Science Theater 3000 riffed during the sort of like public television pilot that Joel Hodgson did. So it's that quality of film, and it does have all the hallmarks of bad science fiction. But weirdly enough, like the 2 main male leads in that have such a dysfunctional relationship that it winds up being this like, I think you can genuinely look at it as a character study of what 2 dysfunctional people with just the wrong personality traits clashing together and what that looks like in a crisis. So it's really interesting, and it also has a belted theme song where I don't know who performs it. It's not credited. The subtitles credit it as being sung by the Green Slime, but it's like Green Slime. It's just like this I want to say like rock ballad tone, not at all what you'd expect. And I think it also rhymes reason with knees and. So it's like the second line actually ends on the word and to kind of link up with the on reason. So yeah, that's it's a lot of fun. It's got good schlock if you like schlock, and I think it genuinely does have something very interesting to that you could chew over and get meat out of. But brings us to the end of the pregame show, and yeah, I recommend it. Mexican Sting, recommend it highly. But yeah, let's do it. Oh yeah, something else that's also great about this, I'm thinking that I kind of want to, just even for my own archiving, want to post a record of this up on Twitter, is the subtitles to that, because I watch most things with subtitles, because sometimes it's a combination of maybe the quality of my TV speakers versus the quality of my ears. Oh right, hold on. In case anybody is writing anything over chat, I am not seeing it because I forgot to turn on this. But it's going up now. Is it... the subtitles are a whole different ballgame because they decided to enumerate every single male off-screen speaker for all of their bit parts. So and it just gradually increases and progresses as the movie goes on. So, early on when you've got like some kind of like desk jockey, control room fella talking off screen, the subtitle will say male number 1, and that just lets you know it's not one of your main characters. And then as time goes on, oh right, I've still got this thing up. Excuse me. It's something I kind of wear around the house because it gets kind of hot. Because God help me, it's summer. But then it gradually increases, and you're kind of like, okay, male number 5, weird that matters, but okay. Then it gets up to male number 13, and you're like, oh my God, they're going to it. They're going for it. And finally, like the highest number it gets up to is male number 17. And it's just like, it just keeps going and going. And yeah, it's that itself had a miniature bit of tension in it. Yeah, oh yeah, thank you. It's one of the sort of things where it makes me question my commitment to having my hair long over the summer, because being in the Pacific Northwest, it is now in the mid-70s, and therefore hell for what my temperament has now become used to. It is very much a 1970s male hero science fiction epic type thing, where like all the professionals are male and all the support staff are female, and it's a very clear like period division in gender roles. So yeah, that's it. It's like all male sort of like operating staff. So yeah, no, and it's also, I was looking for like the trademark Kinji Fukasaku. Like one of the things he does really well is a street brawl where people are just tumbling all over each other, and the person holding the camera it's very much like sort of like gonzo journalism. So that person's running and stumbling, so everything is just chaotic, and it really puts you in the moment. And I was looking for that, but weirdly enough, the direction on that is very wooden, and I'm not sure why. But there are a couple of moments where they do have sort of like the diagonal sort of slant camera perspective, and the aliens are coming and sort of tumbling around. I'm like, yeah, that's right. Yakuza street brawl with tentacle aliens. That's what we're here for. Oh yeah. Fukasaku's fantastic. Highly recommend. A lot of fun and a very distinct, gruff style. That is, it's gruff but not aggressive, if I can make that distinction. Yeah. No, I find that there are certain things with subtitles turned on that I miss. And I am actually very, very glad that recent pushes in video games to have increased accessibility options have that. There's also something with my ear. There's a certain range of frequency that my ear actually doesn't pick up. So if somebody is talking and they have like the right kind of voice and they're talking at the right kind of tone, like I will actually have it's almost as if they're creating white noise to my ear, and it's just unintelligible. But yeah, here we go. I've been playing on my let's bulk everything up so that I have infinite ammo on all weapons save, and I'm a little sad at this because I've just tricked out all of the weapons, including like the high level shotguns and the machine guns and stuff like that. But I've done them on runs where I have the infinite ammunition magnum, like the second or third grade magnum, which just demolishes everything. So I functionally have no reason to go back and use the high power shotguns. And I feel like, I don't know if I did this to myself, but I feel like I'm missing out. Oh, interesting. No, that makes total sense. Having, where are we? 254. Craftsman's house. Oh, right. So that's the save. I actually did beat Lady Dimitrescu. That's my save after that. Let's see. If I did on this save. The Insomniac has some fantastic accessibility options for hearing impairment on Spider-Man PS4. I haven't played the Miles Morales one, but I platinumed the Spider-Man, the first one, the Peter Parker one, and it made me very happy that you could choose to have the ambient auto, grunts talking, yelling in combat, that sort of thing. You could have those subtitles turned on. Also, I found myself getting more of Peter's jokes because hearing jokes through the eye is what I'm going to call it, lands better with me. Yeah, Last of Us 2. Also Last of Us 2. All right. Let's see. So, it appears that I did, in fact, do on this save what I was about to do live if I hadn't, which is, I'll just sort of narrate this. In fact, let's go ahead and redo it. Can kind of show you what I did, because this is an area that I didn't know even existed. So here we go. Yeah, guess this way. So I found an extra treasure that I did not know existed. Haha! Chumps. I found an extra treasure that I did not know existed in Lady Dimitrescu's room. I'll just reload the save since I'm just showing you this, and it's not sort of part of the strategy here. So here, hey, come up this hallway. These are the halls that lead to Lady Dimitrescu's quarters. And the last time we were here, we left this area vertically because, you know, if you recall, we grabbed the key from here. We let's see, just to kind of re-walk our steps. So we went through the blood room, pulled a rope, came up the elevator, then got onto this balcony. Saw Lady Dimitrescu missing Ethan out of her peripheral vision, and talking with Mother Miranda on the phone, throwing her desk. Then we came in here. Grabbed the key, came over here, unlocked the door, cinematic, she smashes Ethan's face through the ground, and that leaves us out of here. This door was locked when we were in here, and now it is unlocked, and this is apparently the bathroom. So again, weirdly enough, this game falls into, I think, one of the kind of like old canards about Resident Evil level designs. Where are all the bathrooms? Because this has a tub, but nothing else. The only bathrooms that I think I've seen in the entire castle are the wooden latrines down in the dungeons. So who knew that they had a luxury that nobody else has? Evening Dreambone. Yeah, no, totally. It is nuts to me that this game has been out for like a month. I saw that on like Capcom's Twitter, and I was like, really? Has it been that long? But yeah, so I came in here and I found a tube of Lady Dimitrescu's lipstick, which is a saleable item. So I went and I got that, and then I sold that to the Duke, and I basically just bought more ammunition. I bought more shotgun rounds and more handgun bullets, and that is enough to get us through. I know, because I've done it. So now, because I got that pat on the shoulder from I don't know how to Maracas. I don't know how to pronounce their name. It looks Slavic, and I'm not familiar with that sort of orthography that well. But yeah, that's one of them tapped me on the shoulder, and I don't want that damage. No, thank you. Also, I don't remember if I just said this or not, but good evening, Dreambomb. All right. Oh man, I would be so sad if I were the what's the word for statue making person? Sculptor. If I were the sculptor, this is why I have the dictionary, because it's words. There's so many of them. How can you remember them all? To be the sculptor who made those, because they're just all the way up there, and or maybe that's why they're all the way up there, because they're not that great. Oh yeah, Dreambomb. I did the exact same thing, and I know. I think I know. It's the room like right next to the garage. I did the same thing.
Looks like your outside matches your inside.
So I found out from looking online. I was just looking at strategies on this. Apparently, damaging her here mainly serves to speed up her exit, and it doesn't actually damage her. It doesn't damage her, as a boss. So she's gonna come over here. And something I experimented with and discovered, which makes this boss fight much easier to do, is you can actually get closer to her than it feels like you can when she does a ramming charge. Yes, I discovered the same thing on a previous playthrough. So like right here. So she will do a ram. You got to stick close to her. Oh, that's not what I want to show you. Anyway, she will do that. Let's see, fly up there. And then the wing covers her, and then it moves away, and then you can hit her. But yeah, a combination of lowering the aim sensitivity and being close enough to her, so she's like the broadside of a barn, makes that much more likely for me to do. While talking with Swimmy about this later, he kept emphasizing, like, yeah, one of the secrets to doing this is you have to keep hitting her. You have to not miss. Which, yes, seems fairly obvious in retrospect. Oh, here we go. Yes, I agree. There are several treasures that I missed out on because of that. I was also kind of hoping that I could go back through earlier areas. Yoink! There we go. Going through earlier areas with my, you know, mid to late game arsenal, and clear things out. Oh, that's... that is a missed opportunity to attack her there, but it's fine. I also spent a lot of time running away from her, which actually misses an opportunity to bait her into an attack. Yep. Do a ram, shield. Ooh. Did I use all my healing items? I did. I actually think, regarding revisiting areas without anything new, they did a pretty good job of making that a part of how the core areas, like the village, develops as the game proceeds, I felt. A lot of mini-boss challenges and things like that that you discover. Beneviento's house was emotionally brutal. Yep. Here we go. Yeah, the main areas that I wanted to revisit, the main area actually that I wanted to revisit was the castle. There was something in Moreau's area. There's a fish pond that you can miss that will enable you to get all of the Duke's recipes. All the Duke's recipes on a single playthrough. And I wish I could go back and get those. really surprised that that final shot after she does a sort of midair kind of pirouette. Really surprised that that lands, because I think she must have just like a much larger hitbox at a distance than she does up close. Alright, gun time. Oh, I mean, handgun time. They're all guns. Oh, that's... oh shoot. Oh no! What? Oh, she'll do this attack when I don't have any towers left. Oh, that's brutal. Alright. Evening, Dustin. It's good to see you. See, after Beneviento, I think there was... I don't know. We're definitely not going to be fighting them on this playthrough because I cannot... I'm, you know, kind of strapped for resources just making it through Golden Path. I cannot imagine if we were taking, you know, the completionist tour with a new game arsenal. But we'll at least kind of take a look and see.
Looks like your outside matches your inside. It's like a witch.
There was also the giant. There was the giant that was near Donna Beneviento's slab, I remember. So I'm guessing in order to avoid the problem of not having any towers to hide in, the answer is just kill her quicker. What? I do not believe that stomp was anywhere near me, madam. Do you mean the like the ancient beast werewolf? Not gonna give you any reason to destroy my precious towers. I wonder if there is a way to get those flies off of you more quickly. Would have been super useful in the last playthrough. Which dogs do you mean? Oh no! One of my towers, man. Ah, right at the threshold. Super dogs. It's dog-like, canid for sure. I have a gut feeling, given the level of difficulty, given how hard she is, and how much damage she absorbs, and how weak my weapons are, Dimetrescu is probably going to be the hardest fight of this difficulty. Just if my experience with this game's difficulty curve is any grounds for predicting how that's going to go. So I got my 2 guns. Let's do it. And this time I'm gonna stay. I think what I'm gonna do is keep my distance when she attacks, and then keep my gun raised and move closer toward her during the cooldown, because that will get me closer, and I appear to be able to run away pretty quickly. In fact, I was really surprised on the last playthrough when I No! When I had the knife at the end of the last playthrough, I was really surprised at how long I could actually beat underfoot that thing. Oh, here's the tower. And still, like, survive. Oh yeah! Yeah, I saw some social media bit about that, and I'm very excited. I remember being very surprised when the movies came out that they were kind of their own thing. That sort of aesthetically resembled the video games without being, you know, faithful adaptations of them. Going pretty well. Still have a couple of refuges. So they're going to go and disperse. I have an idea to prevent them from... If I can get her to land where the towers are already broken, that's going to lessen the likelihood that she destroys one of those on when she's inbound. I think. Oh, go! that attack too. That's one of the ones that destroys the towers. So if I can lead those, that'll set me up for success. There. Oh no. There we go. Oh no! Ah! Okay. So, next, revised strategy. Whenever she goes up there, have in the back of my brain that one of those towers is nearby, so I can make it there. New story is good. I can get behind new story. At the time, I was very much a Resident Evil canon nerd. You know, combing through T. Wild's magnificent Resident Evil plot analysis FAQ, and so I was looking for more of what I loved, rather than the sort of
Looks like you're outside.
action movie that it turned out to be. Yes, Viper. Good evening, and this is the hardest difficulty. Good to see you. How are you? It's been a while. Also, how do you mean absurd, Dreambomb? Like, absurdly good quality, or there's something that seems amiss about it? Now the level design is complete. Oh! Ah! Alright, got a tower on my left. As testament to the sound design in this game, I could not play the Beneviento level with my headphones on. I had to where are we? There we go. I had to play it through my TV speakers, and at one point, even when I replay it, I have to rely on subtitles because it's so distressing, the atmosphere in that level. Whoop, she's right there. Tower is in front of me to the right. she does not take out that tower with this attack. Did she? Is it still there? Nope, she took it out. Nah. Agreed. Oh, right there. Oh, I gotta get to my tower. Good. Not this time. Alright, shotgun's out. Which means that we have done a pretty good amount of damage. Whoop, right there. Oh, this might be it. Nope. But I need to find my tower. Oh no! No! Oh, I did not see her. Oh, I didn't see the insects flying around her, and I did not think that she was going to do that attack. I thought that she had hit the end of her her thing and her sequence. Yeah, no, that was careless on me. I should have read her. I should have read her character model and not the effects around her, which is what borked me there. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough, but it's doable, and I know this because I did it. But she is absolutely a bullet sponge. I'm actually surprised that, you know, a lot of times with these super hard difficulty fights, a lot of times, you know, if you're just clearing the difficulty for bragging rights rather than, you know, like studying the game or something, you typically do it only once. And so there could be whole problems with strategy that you don't encounter your first time, whether because of beginner luck, because of RNG or whatever. And, oh, wait a minute. I got... Yes. And so, you know, when you play it like if you played it like a second or third time with the same restrictions on the same difficulty, you might discover entirely new problems, which is what I'm encountering now, because what is killing me consistently didn't happen to me once when I did this previously. Maybe like different mistakes per day. Evening swimming. Yeah, I know I want to do it on stream. It's the pleasure. I mean, it kind of gets back to why I do the stream in the first place, which is to sort of enjoy and think through a lot of these things, and I really enjoy everybody's insights in chat while I play through this, and it makes the experience more enjoyable for me rather than just going for personal achievements. Oh, there she is. So, there have been three failed attempts so far, due to the same mistake, and feeling like this is it. This is my hour. Well, hopefully this is my 20 minutes, not full hour. I was actually referencing our conversation after the last stream about how to do this, and how you kept saying that like the key to victory is to not miss, and it's brutal, but true, because I was missing a lot. And I can't say I've got 100% accuracy now, but I'm missing less. Individual shotgun blasts are about 500 something damage, and individual handgun rounds are about 100. So I'm investing in shotgun blasts at first. Oh, she just destroyed one of my towers. But yeah, so I'm investing in shotgun blasts at first to try to front load that damage, and also it's a little easier to hit her with a shotgun because it's, you know, shotgun. And then I'm resorting to the pistol. Oh! Go, go, go! And I'm not totally sure what the damage difference is at range on that. Did she destroy... She did. She destroyed both of my towers. So I really hope she does not do the insect attack now. Evening time, zombie. Good to see you. Oh no, back to Tuesday night accuracy. Well, I'm in luck. She's not doing any more of the swarm attacks, for which I'm grateful. Yeah, they did the good smart thing with the promotion on this game, where they put the they basically front-loaded PR on the first villain, so there are 4 whole bosses that we have no idea about and get to be surprised by when we play the actual game. And as far as unique character design goes, Dimetrescu definitely has more distinct, like, has a much more distinct character design than the others. So it makes sense. Oop. My eyes keep wanting to read chat, and then I'm realizing that it compromises the whole project. Oh, no, 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 no! Okay. It's like a high wire of rinse, wash, repeat. And hope you do not run out of resources. Which we are not out of resources. A good thing about the stereo audio is that I actually don't need to see where she is when she's about to do that particular dash, because I can just make sure she's as firmly in my left ear or right ear as possible, whichever direction is facing, facing away from her or facing toward her. Oh, that's my moment. Yes! Yeah! Alright, without jinxing it, this next part is much more doable. As I do my roller coaster shift left to right. Oh! No way! Got the pattern off. Oh no! Oh man, come on. We can do this. Oh my god! Oh, I must have had beginner's luck on both phases the last time I did it. Oh, it's killing me. Oh man. I know, right? What does the universe want? I very clearly specified my desire there. Alright. Oh man, how long did that take? Oh my god, we are an hour into the stream and still have not beaten her.
Looks like your outside matches your inside.
Yes, you have to do all of it all over again. Oh, I forgot to block that. What? Oh man, I don't think I've ever seen that death before. Oh wow, that's not a death. But that's also really close to the start to use that resource, so I'm going to restart. No, you actually didn't miss anything. You missed the part where I had anything to say about the fight. Because now it's back to the point where I'm like, okay, I guess I've spent all my insight. And, what is this? I remember hearing about this feature on Twitch, but I don't think I've ever seen it before.
Looks like your outside matches your inside now. Son of a bitch.
Oh man, now the pressure's really on. Right. Well, I mean, that's fine. That's honestly, as far as history has shown, that's where the easy money lives. But stubbornness is the better part of determination. So I got that going for me. That's what I expected her to do after 3 attacks.
You can run, but you can't hide.
I promise I'll do you right. I can feel it. My bones. The unbroken ones. Punishment in the form of bees. No, my tower! Oh no, that's both my towers. I really hope she doesn't do a bee attack next. Well, what I noticed from the last playthrough is that once the towers were destroyed, she didn't do any more of those. So I'm hoping that proves to be a boss pattern consideration in the event that the level is sufficiently destroyed. Go, 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 go! There she is. We thought your hobby wasn't interesting enough, so we decided to poke the destructive, risk-taking part of your brain. Alright. Got 96 bullets. We'll see if this is enough. Go, go, go! Some of those headshots I heard so much about.
There's no turning back now.
There we are. Those are the only headshots I've got. Somehow that registered a hit.
There's no turning back now.
Honestly, after she destroys the towers, it kind of becomes a little easier because she's more predictable. Oh no! I did not expect her to do that. That turned out okay though. The terror is when I miss whatever her Q is and then fall out of my rhythm. I've been reasonably accurate this time through, and I'm getting near the end of my ammo, so I feel sure we have to be close. That's a pretty good stagger. There we go. Let's just check my inventory here real fast. Whew. Pressure's on. Alright. So, shotgun, healing items. So shotgun first, then my pistol. Oh no! Okay, good. How am I not hitting her at this range? Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh, come on, man, move your wing! Okay, I think I got this. Running right seems to be the winning move. Yeah! All right! Oh man, turns out putting money on me was the way to get it to happen. Oh my god! I can't believe I did that on New Game. Every guide, every FAQ, every website that has like how to beat Dimetrescu on Village of Shadows is like, okay, get these weapons and get infinite ammo. And I'm like, that is not useful to my project whatsoever. You're right, Time Zombie. I was hustling ya. Whew.
You're
Oh, sorry. Let me give Ethan his moment.
the one who's cursed.
Cool. Okay. Thanks. Oh, wow. See, that is what my inventory should look like at the end of a boss fight on the hardest difficulty. That's great. Thank you. Oh. That's some hard-earned progression.
Looks like I'm getting out of this place.
I was thinking as I was enumerating this this stream, like number 4 out of the series of streams that it will take to beat the game on this difficulty. I was realizing that it's probably a good thing that I'm dedicating both days of the week to this game, because otherwise, I mean, I'm on stream 4 and we're only getting past Dimetrescu now, and I cannot imagine how long it would take if this were like a once a week thing. Saving enough ammo for Moreau? That is extremely useful to know, and thank you very much. I can see Moreau being kind of a bastard. Okay. So, I'm not going to save over that one just in case. He does. I've gotten used to fighting him with the infinite PZ hand cannon, which I fear does not prepare me well for what I'm going to face in this one. Now, these fish are trained by Dimitrescu. Come on. Please, God, let one thing in this godforsaken village be easy. There we go. This actually answers a question that I have had about, like, the world in a post-Biohazard world in Resident Evil is, honestly, if you find, past a certain point of Biohazard infection, if you find nature that is not infected, that is probably going to be some of the what little amount of food source exists for, like, surviving. So Ethan finding these pure, untainted trout is probably how people would actually react to finding just normal life under these circumstances.
As one in reverence. As the midnight moon rises on black wings, we await the light at the end. In life and in death, glory to
I
Mother
did not
Miranda.
key in. I don't know how to do that.
I almost died up at that castle. Tell me, what is going on around
Alright,
here?
I can type
How
it
can
here
a
while we're
man
doing
be
this
almost dead?
here.
That's a question for the wise.
You know what I mean. And I still haven't found Rose. Where did Mother
Unrecognized
Miranda
command
take her?
prediction.
You're too late! Or maybe almost too late.
Curious.
The child will be sacrificed, life for life.
What kind of sick medieval shit is this? She's just a baby.
The crests of the 4 bloodlines may open the path you seek.
Okay.
Will you please stop talking in riddles? I just want to find my daughter.
It's only a riddle if you don't know the answer.
So, no, report prediction, that is in red and not good.
Wait a second. That looks familiar.
For some reason, I type in the / prediction,
Hey,
and
wait.
it doesn't give me the option to set the result, because I'm on an iPad, and I don't know how to do that. Just 1 second here. Oh wait, that's taking me to a web page. I do not want to do that. So sorry, Time Zombie, if there's something that I need to do in order to close that out, it's not letting me do it. Try it again. Space Hamlet is a mod. I wonder if he's around. Although, you know what I'm gonna do? Here we go. Let's just do this real fast. Alright. I just made Dream Bomb a mod. Oh wait, hi, Viper, right. Viper, yes, if you can do the prediction thing. And Dream Bomb, you get to keep the mod. Yes, I can. Is Shogi explained? If you type something into this chat with that account, I can on the iPad. I love these door designs. There we go. These are actions. Okay, almost banned you. All right, good. There will be no Shogi Explained on this channel. Oh, I'm very glad that I have these bullets left. Because prediction result is yes. Awesome! Congratulations, team. We managed to use the interface. Let's see. Crouch. Oh, seriously? I don't believe I'm not hitting him. What? Oh, wow! This is absolutely game over for Ethan. What the hell? Okay, this is... Oh my god! Okay, that is not a winnable scenario. Oh my god. Oh, that's amazing. Thank you for doing that, Time Zombie. For two reasons. One, it apparently was the goad necessary to get things to kind of move forward and win. Second, I'd also kind of run out of things to talk about on that boss fight, and at that point it was just going to be me silently trying to beat it, which is a little less interesting. So that juiced it up. So now the question is, how do I get through all that? The answer seems to be to run and maybe guard a lot. Alright, I'm just gonna see if I can... So there's a fella doing that. There's a guy hanging out there. He's doing the same. I can't kill a single one of them with my weapon. So... I guess let's see how this works out. Oh good, they're howling. Oh man. It's that easy. That's ridiculous.
There you are. I had a feeling you would pop up.
That's That's the kind of, I think of it as like a great practical joke to play on players who know the level well enough and who know how ridiculous the ante has been up, how much the difficulty has been increased in a given set piece. To do something like that and have the answer be something just completely different from anything that they have tried before. It really makes you have to get creative, and you get some nice surprises like that. That's great. They are bullet spongy on hardcore, that is for sure. I am absolutely mapping in my head the route that I'm going to be running through them when I get to the stronghold.
Seems to contain her head.
All right, while we watch this grotesque cutscene, give me 1 second. I will be right back.
Roses.
Don't say another word. This is impossible. This just can't be.
Your daughter's essence is still intact. Her powers are truly unique.
Who could even do this?
She can be saved, you know.
Saved? From this? Are you insane?
There's a house with a red chimney on the western side of the village. Go and seek out the man who lives there. Then we can continue our conversation.
Quit holding out and get to the damn point.
You don't have to trust my words. But do you have any better options? Your choice. The customer is always right. After all.
You'll pay if I find out this is a lie.
Now, blessing our good fortune is Samson the Victory Panda. Ta-da! Samson's here to shop. He's here to make the deals. Here to haggle. Barter the goods. Start up his own shop. Congratulations, Mr. Duke. You are now wholesaler. And Samson's the retail. He marks up. Oh, yeah. So, this big yellow chair is my reading chair. And not intending to forbid him, I left a little lap desk on there, the kind of hard surface that you know, if you're sitting there, it's kind of easier on your hand than writing on a book or trying to use the back cover of a notebook as a hard surface. And I left that in place and a notebook on the chair, and I came back, and he is intrepid. He managed to push it as far away as possible without actually pushing it off the chair, so that he and these, with the inclusion of the panda, these unwieldy objects are all holding space. And that's the kind of guy he is. You don't have to leave, but you gotta make room for me. Oh. That Samson's kind of a local duke. Yeah, that's actually not a bad thing to think about. As I am revving this back up, I did notice I have more emote slots unlocked, and need to play with some of that more. End the stream. Oh man, they ask you to order an In-N-Out burger. Well, if there were in fact one here, that would there are worse.
Oh, Lady Dimetrescu. Beautiful even in death. That waistline. Yes.
Thanks, Duke. Weird and gross. In-N-Out, they make a solid burger. Yeah. So power is absolutely what we need here. And also ammo capacity, because that fills the clip magazine.
Please do take a look at my new stock.
Yeah, there's a Dick's Burgers coming to there's a place that's not too far away from here. It's a shopping center in Bellevue, and there's one coming near there, and I'm very excited by this. Okay.
I'm skilled at all sorts of weapons modifications, and will do them for a small fee.
Yeah, strangely enough, out of everything that the Duke says, that's the only thing that's, like, feels uncomfortable. And this is the guy who's collecting, like, dolls from the dead and
goods is more important
kadoos.
than anything. Anything, my friend.
Oh, right. I can't...
Till next we
We're
meet.
not doing cooking yet. Okay. Honestly, Dustin, that is something I'm very much hoping for in the DLC. Did you beat this, right? Like you saw his the Duke's last appearance and heard his kind of final lines there. Yeah, he kind of hints that there's like more lore to him than even he understands, and that's pretty great. Time to do something. This earnestly breaks my heart. Goodbye, Bluebird of Happiness. It also suggests that maybe there's something to, like, Duke's presence that enables him to, I mean, very quickly and deftly wedge into very tight spaces for his shop while being surrounded on all sides by goods, quicker than even Ethan can travel. So I'm wondering if there is something strangely biohazardous to him. Yes, even I don't know what I am. Like, that's a way to, like, take a character if you haven't, like, written a backstory for them and just make them even more interesting, right? And weirdly enough, it does not feel like arbitrary mystery. Oh, man. I think lichens show up as I do this. I might regret this. In fact, I will. That might be a detour I don't want to have taken. Oh, weird. They had not planned any DLC? Breaking my heart. Yep. Cool. I seem to remember there being something in here. I mean, the game has performed well enough. Oh, that's... nope. Oh, weird. It's not letting me do the same kind of knockback that I was able to do on the sisters and the the zombie-like monsters in the castle. Weird. Well, I'm not going to get those fish. Yeah, I'm hoping that this game proves to have been enough of a moneymaker to get them to feel good about that choice. I am genuinely bewildered that I heard something weird. I'm genuinely bewildered. Oh, I stepped on the pottery. That's right. That that blocking did not work there. I wonder if blocking does not work when you are below a certain health threshold. There's something down here. Monsters down here this time. No. Cool. Teddy bear is a strange thing to find down here. I like Ethan's like the Duke will probably buy it. Like Duke is like the equivalent of like Walmart returns circa 2007, where they just kind of assumed that they sold everything that you bought, so they must take it back for whatever the shelf price is. Which is not untrue. I imagine the Duke probably did chase out all the other local commerce. Alright, that's suspiciously uneventful. But I'm going to sell this, see if I can upgrade the shotgun's capacity.
I was just thinking of ways to pass the time.
Yes, I can.
As always, a trustworthy, fair exchange.
Okay, I feel good about that upgrade.
Thank you for your patronage.
Nonetheless, going to stagger my saves just in case I will not want to have done that. I really think this is cool. I don't think this maiden statue gets elaborated upon, but I really like the notion of just like the townsfolk having erected this this warrior statue directed at the Dimetrescu castle. That's uncommented on, but I feel very powerful. Get everything out of there. No, there's a lockpick. That's Jesus. I knew that jump scare was there, but I'm so tense because I don't know what's coming up in this difficulty that it still got me. Good on ya. Let's see. They're just casually leaving their used machinery in the latrine. Is there anything in here? Ah! What? I think you should just kill me because I don't want to live after that. I actually didn't know there was a Ratchet and Clank movie. I've heard a lot of really positive things about Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. That's That is a series that I have not spent much time with. Or any time, really. Alright. Of course, every cradle you find is creepily rocking on its own. Okay. I know there is at least one enemy I can avoid here. By just knowing the code. Pardon. So it's 748, I think. I gotta say, I hated this when I saw this, because that finding a photograph and then a message written on it that is, you know, not synchronized, didn't happen while you were there, and just that it's waiting for you is very creepy. That's very effective scares. Okay, 748. There's a lichen that shows up there. Oh wow, this texture's popping in. If you look and align those numbers up. But he does not spawn, I believe. If you do this, yes! This is the gun to carry you forward. One thing I miss from Resident Evil 4 that I was expecting to happen in this one, that I liked... Well, let me put it this way. I liked this from Resident Evil 4, and I thought it was going to happen in this one, so even though the game gave me no reason to expect this, I still thought it was going to be there. Oof. Alright. Yeah, I'm not going to kill that many. When you level up a weapon completely in RE4, you get some sort of special modification that pushes it past the weapon's threshold, which we all kind of intuitively know what it means, but is sufficiently vague to not make them commit to whatever that looks like. Yeah, so, you know, different weapons have different perks. Like the Striker gets like a ridiculous like 50 round drum of ammunition, something like that. And I thought that the weapons in this one would have that too. But sadly, they merely become very powerful. Wait, hold on. Oh, hold on. I have that turned on for my other saves. Let's see. No, that's not right. For what I'm trying to do here. Yeah, this is what my extra content looks like right now. So I got all these guns. This is the one that, these are the two I'm missing. I'm really excited by that one. But yeah, I've got infinite ammo on the M1911, the rocket launcher, grenade launcher, the magnums. That's fun. And yeah. But that is not our mission today. Thank you for calling that to my attention. Would not want the purity of the intent undermined. I think it saved a checkpoint. We'll find out. I do know it saved a checkpoint where I, you know, shotgunned that Lycan after shoving aside the barricade, which isn't that far back. And I'm thinking my strategy, because I'm actually coming up pretty close on time to call it a night. But what I'm thinking I'm going to do is... Yeah, okay, so I'm going to kill this guy. I'm going to get the crank in that weapon, and then I'm just going to run for... Oh, wow. That took many more. Okay, headshots. Headshots are the way to go. Pardon me. I'm going to make a run for it and see if I can just do it without having to fight anything, because that seems to be the way this goes. Leaving their crows around. Yeah, there we go. They kept this from RE7, and I love it. The sort of equipment check animations. Leave that jack to do its work. Run, run, run. Okay. So that worked. Let me just because I think this might be exploratory and trial and error here, I'm just going to go ahead and save this here so that we can pick up here next time. Alright, so save 16. That's the one we're going with. Alright, so before I call it a night, I want to run through. I just want to see if I can dash through there and crawl under. Because if the solution to beating this is just to be absolutely terrified and run past everything, I believe this difficulty will have definitely done its job. Wait, what? Oh, right, yes. That was the secret! That did it! Oh, no. I played this like 5 times, it still gets me every time. I can still hear him grumbling in the corner. Alright. I have to do a regretful thing. Good night, sweet prince. Sweet dreams. Alright. See if it works this time, too. Oh, nope, that didn't work. Wait, I don't... Oh, there we go. Sweet God. So... that's about as good as I can expect that to have gone. Or about as well, rather. Ethan just taking his frustration out on the local flightless fowl. Alright. I know there's a lichen in here. Gonna risk it, because I think this can work. I'm at full health, and I know that doesn't mean a damn thing. Whew. Okay. All right. Well, this is a great place to end the stream on, because next time we have got pretty smooth sailing, because it's just a puzzle level and I already know the solution. And I'm stocking up quite a bit of ammo. So, let's run back and save. A pleasantly upbeat note to end the stream on, given given the struggle at the start.
How was it? Did you learn anything?
I found these feathers. Now tell me how to fix this like you said you would.
Settle down. First, you must use that key and collect all of your little roses flasks.
I like the idea of a key that evolves and grows and develops as you progress.
You have the one, and the other lords have the rest.
As opposed to having multiple keys that you juggle around. I find myself sort of OCD bothered by the fact that Lady Dimetrescu's key is still in my inventory all the way to the end of the game. Unlike previous Resident Evils, which are just like, you know, you've used this key for the last time. You want me to dispose of it? And you can say yes, and now it's gone forever, so you don't have to keep asking yourself, do I need it? With Lady Dimetrescu's key, I absolutely kept asking that of myself. And
have ever come back from that dank old estate.
Oh God. Having that key just evolve and keep the same inventory slot was very useful to me.
It is said that he is not the only monster that lives in those waters.
I like that not even the Duke understands that Moreau and the giant fish monster in those waters are the same.
He works in his factory on the village outskirts. And the project, let's just say parts of the human imagination are better left alone.
Duke takes the time to meticulously draw many treasure chests on my map.
If you truly wish to save your daughter, you must first gather the 4 flasks. I'll do you a personal favor. I've marked the Lord's locations on your map. Some treasures still lurk in this village. I'm sure each one will prove of great use to you.
AKA, go get them and sell them to me.
Why, it's all part of our first-class customer service. Please do come again soon. If it's just looking, windows... Ah, yes, I have you. Find some quality ingredients and bring them to me.
All right.
Take care.
So we will fill Ethan's tum next time we stream. So thank you everybody for coming out. It's been a great stream. Thank you Time Zombie for pushing across the finish line on the Dimitrescu fight by putting money on it. Apparently that's the way to go. So and Dustin, Mexican Sting, Dreambalm, and Viper, everybody else who's been on, thank you so much for coming out, and I will be back on Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and we'll be doing more. Have a great night.